morning and welcome back to my channel. I just want to go over a couple things that I received in the mail for starting our seeds. So let me go over that with you. I have never used this kind before. I usually use the Jiffy seed starter, but this one I liked because you can see through them, so you can see the roots, and then they sit down in this green tray, so you can water them from the bottom that way. And they do have the holes in the bottom right there. So those are nice. It comes with this little tool. So you can stick this down in, when you put your soil in, you stick this in to create the hole for your seeds. So I thought that was nice. And then it comes with these little tags. So you can stick those in the soil and mark what you've planted. I'm not really sure what this tool is for. If you know, leave it down in the comments. These clip on top, so you can close. I'll clip one in and show you. So there's a little greenhouse vent, so you can close these if you want and have them completely closed. You can open them all the way, or you can keep them closed. So those are nice, or you can do halfway. I'm gonna stop by probably Lowe's or a hardware store and grab some potting mix so I can go ahead and get the seeds started. And then here in a little bit, I will go over with you what I plan on starting in seeds, because I also do a lot of plants. I just buy the plants, but this year I wanted to try some different varieties of seeds. We are having some raised garden beds put in this year professionally, so we're going to do 4 4x8 garden beds, so I'm excited about that. We do have some raised garden beds out here. I'll show you guys that too. And we didn't have like a big garden. We usually would rototill back where we're going to have the raised beds put in. But we decided that it would be much easier to have the raised beds and look nicer and be easier to maintain for us. So we'll be having that done, I would say, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, so I can share that process with you guys as well. Okay, so I got my seeds out. Let's go through and we'll talk about kind of what my plan is for those, and I'll show you what I have and what I still need to get that I can think of, because I'm sure there'll be more that I get. Okay, so let me show you what I have as far as seeds go. There's still some stuff that I'm sure that I'm missing that I'll want to plant. I just need to go through and make a list and kind of see where I want to put these in the beds as well, and plan that out too. So I'll show you what I have right now and what I plan on going ahead and getting started in our seed pods as well. So let's do that. Okay, so first I have some peppers. I'm going to try this sweet pepper blend. I do want to try these and get those started. I want to get those started, and then probably this one as well. It looks like these are just a green and red pepper. I'm going to try those. We'll get those going. So here's a red bell pepper. And then I want to do some onions. So we're going to try some red onions. I do need to get some regular yellow onions as well. So I think that I might get the bulbs for those instead of the seeds. So I'll start these in seeds and see what happens, and then I'll probably get the bulbs for the yellow onions. And then I have some of the beefsteak tomatoes here, so we'll try those from seed as well. I have in the past had success one time with seeds, but I also have a couple grow lights coming that will help for that. And I usually buy the plants for the tomatoes, if I'm being honest. So if it's a flop with our seeds, then we will go ahead and get the plants for our tomatoes. I plan on doing some carrots as well. Here's another one of the bell peppers. I do have this sweet corn, Silver Queen hybrid is what I have here. And then I have 2 bags of that. So one of the raised beds is going to be all corn. I've had success with this corn in the past. It's been fantastic and it tastes great. So we will go with that again. I will not start those seeds inside. That will just be planted straight in the ground. And then I do have lettuce. So I have a couple varieties here. The plan for this, I'm just going to mix these together. I have this, it's called Igloo lettuce. I have a couple of those. and then this one's called Black Seeded Simpson. So I'm just going to mix these together, see how they do. I'm not going to do an entire bed of these, obviously, but I have a small section from the beds that I had used previously that I will be putting the lettuce in as closer to the house. That way we can utilize that more often. And then I have a pack of cucumbers here. These are the Garden Sweet Burpless Hybrid. I have not tried these yet, so these actually will not be started inside either. These will be going straight in the ground as well. Squash, same thing. I have some yellow squash here. I do want to get some green zucchini. I have one pack here. I'm not sure. I think this will be enough, honestly. It's the dark green zucchini, non-GMO. So I'll probably just be fine with this one pack because they do produce quite a bit. So I think this will be plenty for us. But these will actually be going in the ground as well. I won't be starting these inside. Another pack of tomatoes. I do have this pepper chili. They're hybrid seeds, Thai super chilies. I have never grown these either. So these will be new. I think that I will try these inside and start these as seeds indoors, and we'll see how these go. I usually have pretty good success with peppers, so we'll see how that works. And then I do have some pickling cucumbers. I do like to make pickles, so I plan on putting these in the ground as well and not starting them inside. I do have some sunflower seeds here. I did grow sunflower seeds last year, but the ones that I had were the mini ones, and I wanted the large ones here. So these are called the Mammoth Russian. I don't know. It says that they get between 7 to 12 feet tall. So, and I think these are the ones I used, but maybe not. So I'm going to start these inside as well, see how they do. And then I want to put these around the garden back there when we get those new beds put in. So those will be pretty. And then these are pole beans, or actually they're bean pole Mountaineer half runners. So I probably won't be using this variety because I do have a bag of half runners that I have from a local farm, and these are fantastic. So these we will be doing lots of. These are all half runners, like I said. So we'll be doing lots of beans. If our harvest goes well, I'm hoping to be able to can several of these for the winter. So if I do it correctly, we should be able to do one batch this spring and then replant again during the summer and then have another round of those come in. So that's the goal. Now these, my grandmother, she's passed away now, but she had kept these seeds. They are red and yellow bell peppers called the mangoes. But I wanted to see that they're very old. I don't know how long they've even been in this bag, but I just wanted to do a little experiment and see if they will take. So I'm going to start these indoors as well in the seed pods, and we'll see what happens. It'll be fun to see how those turn out. And then I do want to start some zinnias. I would love to have some flowers that I can make my own arrangements and bring those in the house and just have some beautiful flowers through the summer. So I want to get these started indoors as well, along with this wildflower mixture. I think I'm going to start these inside as well, and maybe transplant these along, like maybe the house, like maybe the perimeter of the house, and put these around. I'm not really sure yet what I want to do, but I am going to start those and then go from there. And then I did get one of these. This is called an English Cottage Garden Mat, and I've had this for a couple years. Hopefully it's still good. But this is supposed to be a mat that you roll out, and then you're supposed to be able to just water it. I haven't read all the instructions, so maybe, I don't know if we have to cover it with any kind of soil or anything like that, but I may do, because I think you can cut these. So I may do like one of the grow bags for these and see how that works. And then maybe I can transplant these somewhere as well to where because these will come back every year. And that would be so beautiful to have too. And then be able to cut these, bring these in, have some nice flowers to come in and bring in, put in the kitchen window or something like that. So that's the plan for those. And then I do have a bag of marigold seeds that I want to get started inside as well, so I can put those around our garden when we get those beds put in, because that does help with mosquitoes and bugs. And I love marigolds. They're great. So that's the plan for those. And like I said, we will be getting those started. I need to pick up some dirt for that. some potting mix. We'll get those started in here. And I think there is, let's see, there's 10. So there's 10, 12 cells. So 120 cells here. So that'll be fun. If we need more, I can always order some more, but I think that'll be plenty for us because a lot of this will be getting started outside. So thank you for going through my seeds with me. And then, like I said, I'll take you along too. I'll be getting some plants as well. We'll see. We'll just get a variety of things. I want to do some cabbage, so I'll probably get the starter plants for the cabbage. And then we'll just kind of see what they have and go from there, because I'm sure I'm missing some stuff that I want to put out. But this is the start. So like I said, I'll get some soil. We'll get it planted. The grow lights should be here in a couple days, and I'll share that with you. And then we can go along together and then see how these seeds do. This will be interesting. I'm excited about these. It'll be fantastic if these take. I will be so excited. So I'll be back with you today in just a little bit, and we'll go from there to see what we have next for our day. All right, so I'm outside. I'm going to show you kind of a little bit of the setup that we have going on here, and kind of what the plan is a little bit, because I'm still not 100% sure. But here is, I have an herb garden. Obviously these things need to be cleaned up. It is still winter. Oh, sorry, my dogs. It's still winter, and we're not ready to plant yet. So I don't want to take anything up off of the ground yet. I don't want anything to get killed or die off, because if you remove all the stuff from the soil, then it exposes them more. So let me show you what my little herb garden looks like. Okay, so right here is some oregano. You can see it's already starting to come back. And then I have sage here. That's starting to come back a little bit. I can see down at the bottom. And then I'll cut like some of these things back that obviously needs to be trimmed. And then right over there, I have some chives coming back. Thyme right here. And then some rosemary. I'm not so sure this rosemary is going to make it. I hope so. It feels okay. I don't see any green sprouts on it yet though, so that is left to be determined. We will see. Okay, so here is my other small section that I use as well. This center one I would use for some tomato plants and some peppers, but now that we're getting those large garden beds installed, I'm not sure what I want to do with this yet. This one over here, I think I want to do the lettuce in. So that's kind of closer to the house. I can use that. We can come out and harvest that when we want a salad. And then I did put tomatoes over here as well this past year. But again, I'm not sure what I want to put there. And then back here, I have strawberries coming up right now. You need to get some of the weeds out of here. But it looks like I have about 6 strawberry plants coming back up, which is nice. That's a strawberry plant right there. And right there. And I do want to get some like a cedar natural mulch and put down in here, so it'll help control the weeds a little bit. I do have some matting down, but it's not terrible, but there are some, like in the corner back here, there's some weeds that come up. But up here, it's not too terrible. But again, get it cleaned up. I need to add some more dirt into these up here and some more dirt here. This does go down in the ground, so if I have anything that I plant that's deep rooted, this will be ideal for that, and I can put those items in this one. So that's kind of where we are with this. Again, needs cleaned up. We're not there yet. I know I have the itch for it. I'm sure a lot of you do. I'm excited, so we'll do it together though. I also have this swing set. This will be our second summer with this, and this year I think the wood's dried out enough now. If it's treated wood, you wanna let it dry out before you stain it or anything like that. It looks like it is. So this spring, summer, I would like to get a good stain on that. So that could possibly be in a video too. But yeah, so that's the plan for that. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. The next video will be starting our seeds. The grow light should be here, and then I'll have some soil so we can do that. So that's exciting. Yeah, so I will see you next time. Please hit that subscribe button below if you would. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.